Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. Excuse the crackling in the background, but I just threw another log on the fire, so it's going to take a minute to calm down. This is going to be a reading for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Please remember to take what resonates and toss the rest, okay? Okay. So, this is basically going to be a reading about balancing out relationships because of, somebody counted on you needing them, and that isn't what happened. Alright? So, the transformation is real. It's definitely here. The Death card, that's you, Scorpio. And accepting the responsibility of your own sovereignty, of your own marrying the energies together, and not out of neediness, but accountability, and understanding that this transformation is necessary for you to advance in your soul experience, your soul path. Challenge here is the King of Wands and the Emperor. Now, I just had this come out in the general as well. So basically going after what you want and taking the lead in your own life and making your own wishes come true. That is the challenge here. And not relying on another person to fulfill those wishes. You have the power on you. And that's the transformation you're going through right now. Like I said, there's somebody here who expected you to need them, to be needy, to be that person that needed that outside validation to be who you are, and you don't. That's the transformation taking place. Yeah. And most recent past. So this is what's so upsetting, and it's creating an ending for another person because you took your power back. I mean, your ships came in. You're in your star energy, which is the Temperance, or you're working on it. You're working on this transformation. You're working on making things happen in your life and a wish coming true. But you've been working on it. You've been working at it. Balancing out both energies. And that's bringing in some kind of wish fulfillment, some kind of divine union. There was somebody here who was counting on you needing them. Immediate future collaboration. But is it really? I mean, so it's basically to get you hung up on some sort of competition. So that's what's coming towards you. Is like, okay, so say somebody approaches you and says, well, we picked you out of a dozen people to do something. And no. You're in the running. There we go. That's a better description. You're in the running with all these other people for some sort of position or some sort of collaboration, trying to make you compete with a whole bunch of other people who just threw dirt on each other and all trying to hit the same ball, while you're over here chilling. Going, hey, if it's meant for me, it will come. And looking at, all these other people fighting over this collaboration, going, okay, yeah, I got other things to do. In my healing stage. But like I said, that's transforming into something very passionate and very, I feel like, very wonderful. But somebody wants to make you feel like you need them in order for this to happen. All you need to do is believe in yourself. King of Pentacles here. Could be a Taurus. It's somebody who's got the swing. I mean, they could even love bomb you, and like I said, come in and say, please believe me, you need me to get where you're going. You need me to get where you're going. And maybe you do, maybe you don't, I don't know. But to have to compromise your values with that 5 wands, that's sketchy. That's sketchy. Don't let nobody mess with your stable peace of mind, because they want to be sketchy. They want to make you feel like you need them for something. You're a whole damn empress here. You don't need nobody for nothing. And you've moved on to calmer waters. You've already ended this person's toxic behavior. Like I said, it's almost like, okay, so you may be kind of stuck and not going anywhere at the moment because this person is purposely trying to make you think you need them out of some sort of competition, and it's ridiculous because it's Empress energy. You've already 6 of Swords that. You've already moved on to calmer waters. You've already found union within the self. So you're a whole damn Empress here, and they need to get on board with that. It's like they need you. You're not a pick-me energy. You're not going to get in that 5 wands energy and roll around in the mud with these people. You're already stable and secure on your own. But this emperor, whoever they are, is trying to make you believe that you need them in order to advance. Maybe you do, maybe you don't, but that you know, their consistency to try to dominate the situation keeps them out of balance. So don't fall for that trick, because empresses do not bow to emperors. They do not. This person wants you to. With their love bombing, they think that the squirrel is going to change things. Squirrel. And it's not. You don't have to bow to anybody, especially them 5 wands, to make your life what it is. That's all just an illusion, a game. Ain't nobody got time for that. Y'all need to stop. Your wishes are already coming true. This could be somebody in the spotlight. Okay, so this person could be like real popular and everybody wants you except for you. You're just like, yeah, I've already moved away from that love bombing crap. I'm growing a garden. I'm planting flowers. Even if it takes a while for them to grow. Like I said, the Empress bows to no one. And this person is doing their damnedest to dominate you in some way, shape, or form. They want to be the boss of you. You're your own boss. Don't let this person be the boss of you. Somebody's finally going to have to take accountability and accept responsibility for the part they played in trying to overburden an earth angel from the shadows. A hermit, Sagittarius, and Virgo energy. Somebody's trying to dominate you when you've already mastered this level of intelligence. You've already mastered your Four of Wands. You've already mastered the star energy. You've already mastered it. But they want you to it doesn't make any sense that this person wants to dominate you and tell you what to do. You already know what to do. And they're trying to do it in the shadows, hiding in a cave. Going, I don't have the devil here, but trying to be a puppeteer of an earth angel. Somebody who's already balanced and in their power. Stop it. You don't make any sense. You're behaving like a child, not an emperor. And no person better than the other one here. So the Fool here, this is taking a leap of faith. I told you. Somebody's being very, very foolish. They regret the Five of Swords. But, like I said, it's already too late. The ending's happening. Because of their over stimulation of domination. They're going to regret their actions if they ain't already. 55, change. They got to stop it. They got to stop this childish behavior. Because it's childish. If you are a true divine masculine, you are balanced in your energy and you don't have to dominate anybody. In divine union, it is not about that. It is not about one being better than the other. It is about you being equal parts of the same thing. And both of you being equal and balanced enough to accept your own shit, your own responsibilities, your own accountability for the things that you do, the things that you say, the thing that you are. I'm not saying you're a thing, but you know what I mean. Could be an Aries female who's heartbroken because this Virgo or this Hermit is looking at you. They got investigated. They got investigated and they were found wanting. They were found to be toxic because they were doing everything in their power to keep this person from even looking your way. And my guess is it's an Aries, because Aries keeps popping up here. And Virgo. An Aries and a Virgo. And whoever, one or the other, they're heartbroken because you're not playing their game. You're not playing their game. It's stupid. It's childish. What is this King of Wands about? That's the challenge. This is... Okay, with the King and Queen of Wands here, it's something that looks... Something that looks... But it's very surface level. It's something that looks like it's a match, but there's a Three of Swords in the middle of it. It's not really a match. It was always meant to try to lead you off your path. I mean, okay, so say this person is in the spotlight, or whoever this King of Pentacles is, King of Wands. They are in the spotlight. So what? It doesn't mean that you have to get in the mud with all them other karmic energies to get their attention. If they've got their attention, if it's yours, it will be yours. And the Empress doesn't get in the mud with the rest of the karmic energies. The Empress stands in their power, creates the Four of Wands. Even if they do it by themselves. Like I said, magic tricks, schmagic tricks. So you're going to get a message from this person, but it's a manipulation. And I'm hearing people apologizing to each other for being so what do I want to say? Superficial? Yeah. So, but again, it's a manipulation. This new moon in Sagittarius, I think, is going to bring a lot of things to an end, including this overly, and it stems from insecurity. I mean, it's very childish. It stems from insecurity. Heartbroken, stuck over your strength. Because whatever betrayal they tried here, it isn't working. It isn't working. They wanted to end you and get you stuck in your head, and heartbroken, stuck in your head by betraying you. And I feel like this might even be a relationship outside you. This might not be your energy at all. The only energy that I see you doing here is ending it. Like saying, no, In the Empress energy with the 4 of Wands. No, I am not getting in the mud with all them karmic energies. That's like, okay, so like, it's like going to a concert and all the groupies are fighting each other for one person's attention. They all think that they're going to get this one person's attention, while you stand in the background going, whatever. And then, they try to trample you because you're the one standing there, and you're the one that's getting noticed because you're just standing there going, really? Nobody can understand it, not even this masculine. They can't understand why you're not chasing them, why you're not running after them, why you're not acting like them other 5 wands. It's because you're an Empress. You don't have to. But this person's going through a lot because they're going about this the wrong way. They don't understand that temperance energy is the only way to get through to you. Yeah. I gotta hide that. Fingers aren't working. Here we go. World card, High Priestess. You already know. You already know that this cycle's closing. This person knows this cycle's closing too, and they know they're very limited on time. But however, they cannot move. Virgo and Pisces energy with the High Priestess and the Hanged Man. So this person could have prominent Pisces or Leo placements, or you do, Aquarius too. They can't go anywhere because somebody's watching everything they do. So they figure if they can get you to roll around in the mud with everybody else, you'll be lost in the sauce, and that way they can dominate you. Yeah, no. When we don't play that. What is this 3 of Pentacles about? I don't know why I had to go into all that. Maybe you know. But like I said, it's like everybody's competing for the same thing or trying to go after the same thing or same person here. And you are not participating. In fact, you've already closed that chapter because it's to you, it's childish and ridiculous. And it shows how insecure and needy someone else is. And by you not participating, it's showing this other person also who the needy and competitive and nasty person is here. Well, if they are in a collaboration with this person, that's about to end because of the betrayal that's about to be found out. Yeah. Somebody's going to have to take accountability for their actions. Especially since they're looking into you, trying to get you to fall for some sort of okie doke here. And you're not falling for it. So that's why the Three of Swords and Eight of Swords is here. Because you're not falling for this. You're not going to get in the pen with the pigs and roll around in the mud. You're not gonna. Period. Oh gosh. So here comes this apology or this offer of love from this King of Wands or King of Pentacles, my bad. Maybe this King of Wands and this King of Pentacles are in competition with each other, and the King of Wands is heartbroken because the King of Pentacles is going to win. Male or female, you could be the King of Pentacles too. Because the message that's coming in towards you is a betrayal to another person that this other person's involved with. Could be a Leo. Yeah. So this King of Pentacles just wants to fulfill some kind of wish. It has to do with the Ace of Cups. Because I feel like your ships are coming in. I don't feel like there's going to be any more waiting. This is coming towards you. And I feel like it's a couple different energies trying to get you to collaborate, trying to get you, like I said, to compete with other people and roll around in the mud with the pigs. No, we don't do that here. We're too conscious of where this Four of Wands lies. So, who's ever in the upright here is the one that wins. Whether that's you by yourself, or whether that's, another person that's coming towards you with integrity. Whoever this love bomber is, they're not going to get you, they're not going to get you all messed up. And if they got you messed up, it's not going to last for long. 5 swords, 5 cups, my ass. Like I said, and they going to be left out of your destiny. 5 of cups, or 5 of pentacles, and the Wheel of Fortune. By trying to dominate you instead of work with you. By betraying you and rolling around in the mud with the pigs, they lost out on their own destiny. Karma is coming to collect, whether they like it or not. You can't make somebody do what you want them to do just because, this person might have a little more pull in whatever, politics, entertainment, whatever the case may be, whatever, this person has a lot of pull somewhere. But you're facing off to this energy in your Empress, and you're saying, I'm not bowing. You know where I am. I ain't bowing, and I ain't rolling around in the mud with pigs. Which means karmic energies. Sagittarius, Aquarius energy. I ain't doing it. I got my 4 wands, with or without you. I got my peace. I got my tranquility. I got the relationships in my life that I want. And I'm not going to get heartbroken, stuck up over some bullshit that you're trying to pull on me in the immediate future. You can take that and you can stick it where the sun don't shine. Because I ain't got no time for that. Sorry, but this reading's kind of pissing me off a little bit. Get on board or get off the boat. toxic gas. I'm just saying, you know, this person is obsessed with the fact that you look at them like this. Capricorn season's right around the corner, and this is Sagittarius, so, and there's Pisces here, so this could be Pisces and Saturn and Pisces, which is right now. I think it's just went direct or something like that. Check it. I don't know for sure. And you're just standing there going, I'm all balanced and shit, you know? You can take that, because 1111, that's balance. That's not being chained to something that keeps you stuck. Hierophant, past, Taurus energy. Somebody is trying so hard to get you to believe that they are the almighty powerful Oz, and they say what goes. They say who comes and who goes. I just think you don't care. You don't care about nothing but the fairness, the truth, you know, and the truth about being fair. Judgment is upon them. And whoever's standing in their integrity, Capricorn energy, with that, and what do they have? Sagittarius with the Temperance energy. Your balance is the truth. And that is what's going to be judged. Not you rolling around in the mud with the pigs and betraying each other for a spot. Gives a damn. Really? Is popularity that important to you that you'd be willing to go roll around in the mud with them 5 wands? If it is, you may want to check yourself before you wreck yourself, because it's not that obsession that this person has with your truth and having to be fair to you is a real issue for them. They love what you do. They're hoping that you pay attention to them. It's like I said, pick me energy. This is supposed to be somebody who's stepping into their power, and they can't, because you won't fall for their domination tactics. And that's the tower that they're facing. Whatever you're working on, they want to dominate it. They want to control it. They're finding out that it's not necessary. That you don't have to participate in this, whatever it is, to get what you want. You're taking accountability for your actions and your thoughts. You're not letting somebody manipulate you into thinking otherwise. Why? Ta-da! Because you're the boss of you. Because you are carrying, even though you're a caring, loving, nurturing being, you're not going to bow to these fuckers. Not even for a minute. None of them. I love you, but no thank you. Judgment is here, and it's upon those who are having to face their own mirrors and their own mimics and their own truths. Don't let it be you. You don't have to compete for love. Love is already on you. You got it in your lap. And that's the magic. And that's where judgment lies. Scorpio and Sagittarius energy. These people are dumb. I'm just going to say that. Because anybody thinks they got to roll around in the mud with the pigs just to get this star's attention. You know, if it's meant to be, it's going to be. You trying to make an empress bow to you? Good luck. Good luck with that, homie. Yeah, they're holding back something. But they're going to have to take accountability for that. That's why they're all heartbroken and stuck. Like Chuck's banana. Because your strength is so powerful here. They can't even touch you. That's what's keeping them obsessed with you, though. Because they know they can't break down your barriers and screw you up. So they just gonna come in. They're gonna try to bring you a tower. They are watching you. Cancer energy, Scorpio energy. With the Page of Swords. They gonna come in. They gonna try to blow your shit up. Maybe not in a bad way, maybe in a good way. Because they want to bring you that Ace of Cups, Page of Cups. But the obsession here with trying to dominate an Empress energy is real. And they're mad because, I should say heartbroken because they can't. Because you're not falling for that. And they're going to have to take accountability for their participation in them 5 wands. And if nothing else, you're going to make them take that responsibility for their participation in this Saturnian energy that made them lose control. Somebody definitely lost control. And they wanted to control you and they can't. They can't. They have to give you what you've earned. 10 of Pentacles. They want you to walk away from it. They're going to have to walk away from it because it's the Ace of Swords. Somebody's going to have to walk away from some sort of title. Some sort of title that they hold. Because your strength is outmatching them. They're not going to be able to overcome the truth that they regret participating in for money. That truth is coming out. It's coming out. That's why this transformation is happening. Because they were under the impression by all these karmic energies that they had to compete for love. Didn't know they had the magic on them. You did. That's what wins this game. Whatever this game is. They did not see your value. They did not see your worth. Oh, they see it now. The walls are coming tumbling down. They got no choice but to see it. And the fact that they were under some sort of delusion that they could dominate your love, your energy, your money, everything that you've already worked for. They can't. Their obsession does not outweigh your strength here. You're going to get whatever's coming to you, even if you can't see it yet. And this person's going to get justice. By a King of Cups, which is Scorpio energy for the Schwang energy, like I said. They thought that they was going to dominate you with the Schwang. The Ace of Wands. Justice is coming, if it ain't already hit. Because like I said, yeah, they're definitely going through some sort of transformation. They may have denied this. Denial, denial, denial. That's denial is a river in Egypt. But now they're coming in Their path is being blocked. They're being blocked until they do the right thing. Their path of comfort, stability, joy, and the Four of Wands is being blocked until they do the right thing by you. And if they don't, then you'll be enjoying the fruits of your labor, in your own time, with your own mind, and who you choose to be with. Because like I said, nobody tells an empress what to do. And them thinking that they could do that to start with was very, very foolish. You are not an emperor. You are one of the rolling around in the mud with the pigs. If you think you're an emperor, if you think you're a divine counterpart, you're not. You're not a match for this empress if you think that she's going to go and let you betray her in the immediate. She already sees you. High priestess energy. She already sees the betrayal before you even step up. She already sees your falseness before you even step up. Star, high priestess, empress. Doesn't mean she loves you any less. It just means that, if you want to play with these karmic energies, stay there. If you want to be the rock star and have all the men chasing you and on all that, you just go right ahead on with yourself. If you're obsessed with fame, fortune, and being pick-me's, and with the pick-me's, I should say, then you just go on ahead. I got work to do. And I'm more concerned about my work than I'm concerned about you. I'm concerned about what I'm here to do more so than what I'm concerned about with you. This person cannot stop thinking about you. And I feel like they're not showing their true selves. They're not who they say they are. They're trying to make you believe that there's something else entirely. Like they got that status. That's all falling away. The illusion's falling away. The control grid's falling away. Because it was an illusion anyway. Justice is here. They might have been able to do it for a while. They might even be still trying. I don't know. Take it as it resonates. But it's all going to come crashing down in the long run. Because you're going to throw those 10 wands right back at them. They thought you were stupid. But why? Why are you so balanced? Why do you have so much inner strength? Because I've endured death itself. And there ain't nothing you could do to come up against that when people aren't afraid of that anymore. Yin and yang, balance, more balance in relationships. And you ain't crying over it no more. It's over. You chose the over. Even if it was the Two of Cups. Because you're not gonna get, you're not gonna get in the mud with all the rest of these people. You're an empress. I cost to keep my dress clean. I'm an empress. Just got photographed again. Try that again. In the basement. What is it with the photograph in the basement? That keeps coming up over and over and over again in my readings. I don't know what these people did, but they wanted to imprison you and store you in a damp basement and torment you and sacrifice you. That's what they did. They're still trying it. Don't get caught up in the okie doke, Scorpio. Don't let these people try to make you feel less than them, because you are not. And if you are in this energy, ask yourself why. Take a step back. Ask yourself, why is this triggering me? Why is this making me angry? And I got to do that too, because this whole reading's kind of making me pissed off, and I ain't even involved in none of this. You know, it's like, I'm like, just get out of my damn way. That's who I am. Yeah, watching ish go down as you sit there eating your popcorn. Going, yeah, whatever. Like I said, they're all rolling around in the mud with each other. And you're sitting back going, y'all are stupid. I love you, Scorpio. Y'all stupid. I got my popcorn. I'm just watching y'all be stupid. Empress don't bow, Empress don't beg, and the Empress don't break. No matter what you offer her. No matter what she got. She's already found that stability within herself. She don't have to look outside herself for it no more. This person's going to come in and say, but I love you. Why you got your boundaries up so high? Because I ain't getting in the mud with all them other people. I'm not going to do it. I refuse. If you truly a star energy, if you truly healed, you won't try to make me. It reminds me of, if you don't fight for love, what kind of love do you have? Love isn't something you have to fight for. Love is something that is or isn't. It's just there or it's not. And love for oneself is truly the most powerful thing you could ever have. These people want to knock you off that timeline. They want you to hate yourself. Chulus. Scorpio's not falling for this. I can see it. They can see you behind your mask. They're High Priestess, Empress. Poor Tang Tang. You gonna learn out the hard way, I guess, demon. I love you. Yeah, that ain't love. That ain't love. It's the sun and the moon. Get the Christmas tree and what is that? A lantern. Something hidden. So I'm going to read both of these to you. I'm only going to use these for this season, and then these will be put away until next year. You are the sun, you are the rain, and la, 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 la. So since the sun was the first one to come out, we're going to read that first. Very nice. They're right next to each other. Cool. Alright, so we'll hit the sun up first. Alright, this card says, if you don't want to listen to me read, you don't have to. The sun card offers all kinds of freedom, living an independent life, acting as a free spirit at any young at any age. It's nurture and nature card. It's a nurture and nature card that offers a hope and a love to everyone in its path. You're getting your way, trying new things, and embracing the bold ideas. Success is in your path. You can't miss it. The Christmas tree. The Christmas tree has roots of many sorts, including one that reminds us that pagans have always used evergreens inside the home during the winter solstice. There's controversy for a specific beginning. Some say Germany, Latvia, Latvia, and others, mostly around the 1500s. People today even argue about its appropriateness in place, no matter for those who relish the tradition of decorating a Christmas tree, the joy and the benefits of nature, and the beauty that cannot be denied. Love, growth, rejoice. It's a sunny time. Let's see if the other part is on the other page here. Yeah. So the future energy here is you can relax a bit and enjoy the fruits of making good decisions, having great outcomes, or being part of a team that is on a winning side. You can afford to give to others now, for you've gained so much in your sunshine. Emotional and material items are still within your grasp if you desire them. Of course we do. The Christmas angel message is individual desires power the masses. Make your light fuel as strong as you can. Yeah, don't you dare dim yourself for any of these karmic energies rolling around in the mud. Don't you dare. For acceptance? No. That's not your trajectory here. I don't care how much they love you. Okay, so this is the moon. The moon is about continuing cycles and invites people to follow their instincts. The inner knowings are oftentimes mysterious, but impulsive thinking or unstructured time frames when this card shows its face. But those are good implements for developing your intuitive abilities. Use them. Watch carefully. As you go down the steps to your inner self, there could be a psychic moment. Christmas candles, that's what that is. The flickering lights of the candles are something that has been passed down throughout the ages by many cultures. The Romans offered them to the god of Saturn. Didn't I say Saturn in Pisces? Because the planet was symbolic of light. With the onset of Christianity, candles have been placed in windows to guide visitors, at one time to guide the wise men to the Christ child, and Victorians placed them on trees as a symbol of the original star. You're the original star. But the light is not bright when the moon is involved. Hold the candle, but have your intuition handy. You already see through this, Scorpio. You're already seeing through this. Is why it's kind of aggravating. Okay. It says, you've made your decisions on the basis of the very knowledge you had, and you will continue to explore your inner self to find ways to make things even better. Going through seemed like a long journey when you were there, but now, looking back, it was but a snip of time. And you and your intuitive ability to peek behind the curtain and take the stairs in 2 steps at a time make a bright future. So you skipping steps. And this person hates that, especially since they're trying to dominate your energy. The Christmas message here is Shadows are muddy only for as long as you do not shine your light. Don't let these people overshadow you. Like I said, they're rolling around in the mud with the pigs. Everybody trying to get the same attention from one person. That's just silly. And it's insecurity. You know, it's like, you know, I always, you know, and I've been like this my whole life. It's not something new. I've never wanted to be anybody but me. No matter how many people I admired for their abilities and their talents and whatever, I've never wished to be anybody but me. But these people are like those kind of people that wishes to be somebody else because they don't like being themselves. Don't be like them. Be you. Be the best you can be, and shine that love light whenever you can. Be the light that you seek. Then the right opportunities will come in, and it will be shocking because it will happen faster than you think. Alright? Be that star in the dark sky. And if you stand alone, then you stand alone. I mean, here's what it is. They want to know why you ain't stupid enough to fall for the okie doke like the rest of these people. Because your intuition is spot on. And you're closing down this cycle with this star, with this person who thinks that they are shinier than you and that they should dominate your energy because they're more popular. Who gives a shit? You just as shiny. You just gotta know that even when it's dark, you're still the shiniest of them all. Alright? Well, those are your messages, my baby dragons. Sorry I got a little emotional, but, you know, I can't hide that. I'm just who I am. And these kind of people make me mad because they just need to get out of the way. Stop trying to make you compete for something that's already yours. It's already yours. And you're not going to roll around in the mud with all the little piggies to try to prove that. And they're going to have to get over it. Alright? Those are your messages. Take care. Love you. Bye for now.